I leave behind me two things, the Qur'an and my Sunnah, and if you follow these you will never go astray. Feed the hungry, visit the sick, set free captives. Do not wish to be like anyone except in two cases. The first is a person whom Allah has given wealth and he spends it righteously. The second is the one whom Allah has given wisdom, the Holy Qur'an, and he acts according to it and teaches it to others. Leave me as I leave you, for the people who were before you were ruined because of their questions and their differences over the prophets. So, if I forbid you to do something, then keep away from it. And if I order you to do something, then do of it as much as you can. All pious believers shall deem it their bounden duty to defend believers and to aid them wheresoever they may be, whether far or near, and throughout Christendom shall protect the places where they conduct worship, and those where their monks and priests dwell. If a Christian woman enters a Muslim household, she shall be received with kindness, and she shall be given opportunity to pray in her church. There shall be no dispute between her and a man who loves her religion. No Christian shall be brought by force to confess Islam, and no disputes except over the better things shall be envisaged in with them. Muslims shall extend over the Christians everywhere the arm of mercy and kindness, protecting them from the exactions of oppressors. The Christian respected my alliance. They recognized my rights. They fulfilled the promises that they had made during our meeting. They assisted the lieutenants that I had sent to the frontiers. They earned my concern and my affection by fulfilling the obligations that I had contracted with them. There will come a time when holding on to your deen will be like holding on to hot coals. Riches are not from an abundance of worldly goods, but from a contented mind. The strongest man is the one who, when he gets angry and his face reddens and his hackles rise, is able to defeat his anger. The most excellent jihad is the conquest of oneself. The pursuit of knowledge is obligatory on every Muslim. This world is a prison for the believers and a paradise for the non-believers. Knowledge from which no benefit is derived is like a treasure out of which nothing is spent in the cause of God. Much silence and good disposition, there are no two things better than these. Kindness is a mark of faith, and whoever has not kindness has not faith. Four things support the world: the learning of the wise, the justice of the great, the prayers of the good, and the valor of the brave. Do not commit yourself to lengthy discussions of religion. Such talk only succeeds in making religion a complex and confused matter. God has made religion easy and simple. The ink of the scholar is more sacred than the blood of the martyr. The greatest of wealth is the richness of the soul. A good deed done to an animal is as meritorious as a good deed done to a human being, while an act of cruelty to an animal is as bad as an act of cruelty to a human being. Happy is the man who avoids hardship, but how fine is the man who is afflicted and shows endurance. Allah is gentle and loves gentleness in all matters. The most perfect man in his faith among the believers and the one whose behavior is most excellent and the best of you are those who are the best to their wives. Whoever Allah wants good for him, He puts them to test. He puts them through difficulties, like a diamond or gold that has to be burned, after which anything bad from it is removed so that what you have is the pure diamond or the pure gold. Love Allah for what He nourishes you with of His blessings, love me due to the love of Allah, and love the people of my house due to your love of me. Do not turn away a poor man, even if all you can give is half a date. If you love the poor and bring them near you, Allah will bring you near Him on the day of resurrection. A person will be with those whom he loves. There is nothing like marriage, for the two who love one another. To overcome evil with good is good, to resist evil by evil is evil. It is better to sit alone than in company with the bad, and it is better still to sit with the good than alone. It is better to speak to a seeker of knowledge than to remain silent, but silence is better than idle words. Be kind, for whenever kindness becomes part of something, it beautifies it. Whenever it is taken from something, it leaves it tarnished.